In this video, we will see how to create a footer, that is, a block that is repeated down at the bottom of all the pages of our website. As we can see by clicking on View Site, we have the opportunity to quickly view our website. In this case, we find a standard page automatically created by Framework360 during the setup of our environment. As we can see, there is neither a header, that is, a block that is repeated on all pages, which usually contains a logo on the left and the classic navigation menu on the right, but it also lacks a footer that, for example, usually contains a copyright or links to legal resources, privacy policy, cookie policy, etc. Let's create the footer. We access the website section and go inside. Global blocks. Global blocks, we recall, are blocks that can be called on all pages after being created just once. We click on Add, and here we could simply name our global block footer. On the right, we will see that we have the option to select a header type, meaning it is repeated at the top on all pages. Or footer, which is repeated at the bottom on all pages. We select footer, add a new row. And here, for example, we could add a classic text. For example, copyright, the C of copyright. And then we put all rights reserved. This will be the block that appears at the bottom of the page. We can also give it a background color, for example, inside the row. Remember that the row contains multiple columns, and each column contains one or more blocks. The blocks are simply the contents, while the columns are those that can also be divided, thus creating adjacent contents. In this case, we also keep just one entire column and a single block. Let's go into the row settings. Inside the Design tab, which is the one that allows you to give colors or add borders, shadows to each row, or column, or even to each block, we always find the same Design tab array. In this case, we go into background and give it a dark color. For example, as seen on many websites, we can then clearly click on the block and change the content color, text, giving it a white color. Or we can also apply custom colors. These are the standard colors. We give it a white color and then center the content. By saving, we will see that on our site, which currently does not have any footer, upon reloading the page, our footer with the copyright will appear. We could also add, for example, a privacy policy here, making it clickable as a link by clicking on Insert Link. And then here we will have the possibility to clearly insert the link to our page. Let's put / for example, privacy. Okay, we will see that upon reloading the page, the clickable privacy policy will appear, which will lead to a default privacy policy created by Framework360.